Hello there, Facebook. It's Eliza Bloom Robinson, Transformational Catalyst, your spiritual mentor and the founder of the Center for Divine Awakening. I'm to you today, this evening, just for a couple of moments to talk about a concept that I have often called interrupt the pattern. And I heard today, it came up several times today, so I thought, oh, perfect. First time it came up was a friend of mine was coaching me with my words, which is always a great, really fun experience. And then she kept quoting me in her posting, and it was really fun. She's like, I need to quit posting or quit quoting my mentor. I said, no, don't. It's always fun to hear your own words come back at you. And then I recently also was in another conversation, basically, and the language that was used was stop the train. And I thought, oh, I love that. So just stop the train, interrupt the pattern. And we want to do that every time we notice we're in a monkey mind, right? Anytime we notice that we are in a downward spiral of our vibration, anytime that we notice that we are tied up in knots, or we are constricted or contracted. I was with, yet another person this afternoon, and we're in a business mastery, or we're in a mastery course together this year, and we were talking about, I was talking about this one, about how easy it is to get totally overwhelmed. We're in our first month, and it is so overwhelming. There's so much that is foundational to the program, and there's a tendency, I have a tendency to get real in my head about it, but when I get real in my head about it, I just spin out. And so what I know to be true for myself, I teach it to my clients, and we talked about it again this afternoon, and I talk about it in my mastermind groups all the time. It's like when you notice that you're spinning, stop. Interrupt the pattern, drop into your being, into your body. I do so much work with the open heart, right? But you can't get to your heart from your head. You have to land deeper in the moment, deeper in the body before you can actually access the heart. And so when this gal was talking about stopping the train, another thing that came up in that conversation was the idea of spiritual bypass. And again, that's sort of my language, not hers. But we can't just think about changing our mind and have that be enough. We have to truly change our vibration. So if you notice that you're in a place where your vibration is wherever it is, and you think you want to go to a higher vibration, thinking it isn't enough, because we can actually end up denying the truth. So we have to open ourselves. We have to allow the truth of whatever it is we're experiencing, whether it's overwhelm or fear or anger or frustration or low level depression or any of those things. We have to tell the truth about what it is. And as soon as we tell the truth about what's going on for us right now in this moment, energetically and in our body and vibrationally, then we have the power, then we have the tools to interrupt the pattern. Once we interrupt the pattern, then we can do what it takes to raise our vibration, to move up the scale in vibration. And so I'm going to give us just a practice here today, and you can use this for anything that's going on. I'm going to use overwhelm just because that's been a place that I keep bumping up against in recent weeks, is the mental overwhelm. So as I use mental overwhelm, put your own experience in, whatever that is for you. And so notice first where you are in your body. Are you even in your body? How does your body feel? Where does the vibration that you are in right now live in your body? For me, the mental overwhelm is the back of my neck, back of my head and a little bit in the upper part of my back here. And so I just bring my awareness to that area and I just breathe there. And just notice it. Oh, look, I'm in mental overwhelm. Look how that feels. I know I'm mixing paradigms. Look how that feels in my body. So I notice what I notice. I accept that it's there. It's not about denying it's there. It's not about making it go away. That's a big mistake. So many of the people I know are taking. It doesn't work. Accept that it's there. Allow it to be there. Then interrupt it. It's like, oh, look, there's that pattern again. I can feel it in the back of my neck. I can even feel it in the back of my throat. Interrupt it. Interrupt it. Oh, become more interested in something else, but not just as a bypass. Remember, drop to your body, drop to your feet. This is a tool I use almost all the time. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel your feet connected to the ground. Become aware of your legs. Become aware of that space in your hip area. And take a couple of deep breaths. Become curious about something else. How can I raise my vibration? What vibration would I like? Now, if you're in depression, it's really hard to go to bliss. But just take a step. What would raise my vibration? With your awareness in your hips, become aware of your breath. From that place in your lower belly, just allow your awareness to just rise up just a little bit more, landing in your heart space. Don't try to fake it, just allow it. We have just successfully interrupted my pattern, hopefully yours. Now breathe into that higher vibration. Let it permeate and penetrate and fill the inner spaces of your being, in your physical body, in your emotional body, in your mental body, and in your spiritual body. Take another breath. Ooh, and notice what you notice. Go back to the place you were talking about, you were looking at, you were feeling. My shoulders just opened up. The tension in my neck changed. That's a little tingly. Do whatever it takes to stop the train, to interrupt the pattern, and fall into a place of greater ease. Fall into a place of greater peace, of greater spaciousness, of greater love. If you've enjoyed this practice, join us on Sunday evenings where we have a inspirational message and a conversation. It's live on Facebook. We also do our conversations on Zoom. So I've posted a link already. Jump on over to that site, read about it, join as a member if you like. Either way, come on Sunday. Look forward to seeing you again. Much love. Mwah.